Today I effed up by obliterating my wife's fish. Happened last night. My wife's 8-year-old, very large goldfish was passing away. It had dropsy, was suffering, and was on the verge of death. My wife and I looked into the symptoms, and there was practically no hope of recovery, so she asked me to euthanize it. Looking into methods, it seemed pretty agreed upon that the most effective and quick way to euthanize a fish was blunt force trauma. Now, when I was a kid, my family were huge anglers, and I was designated as the fish killer when it was time to cook them. Back then, I was told to slam them on the ground as hard as I could. Well, my 8-year-old body wasn't strong enough to kill them instantaneously, so I had to do it multiple times. Honestly, it kinda messed me up a little. Flash forward to last night, I didn't want that happening again, and I wanted it to be painless. I asked my wife to leave the room because she was very upset, and I chose to do the deed by putting the fish in a plastic grocery bag and slamming it on the counter as hard as I possibly could. The poor fish was absolutely obliterated. The force ripped open the bag and sprayed bits of what used to be a goldfish in every direction. I told my wife to stay upstairs, but she started getting suspicious, so she came down after 5 minutes. It was just everywhere. On the counter, on the stove, on the fridge, on the freaking Christmas tree we still have up. I was still finding pieces of it this morning. My wife was aghast and traumatized. She cried until she went to bed.